What's up guys, welcome back to another tutorial video. And in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to use melody loops, percussion loops and samples in general, how to fit them into your tempo and how to put them into the right key and all. So let's get into it. Alright, so let's quickly cook up like a drum pattern, I guess. Okay. I'll be using sounds from the Fire Gang drum kit by Ramon. Let's work with tempo 803. Okay. Okay, while I'm making this beat, let's quickly dive into like the like loops in general. Now while exporting loops, there's like an option. This is for those that don't make loops and all. Okay, so there are some options you have to like select while exporting your loops to use probably in the future or to either sell them. This option here that says save tempo information. Now when you hit that option, in that sample itself, in that loop itself, the tempo information is being saved so that whenever it's loaded on any DAW or anywhere, that software can easily pick up the tempo information from that sample or loop itself. Okay. Now for FL Studio users, default, our FL Studio comes with this option enabled already, read sample tempo information. I don't know how many of you guys are like me that disabled this the first time they had FL Studio. I felt I needed to load my samples ASAP. FL Studio don't read the tempo information for me. Just play that sample for me and let me keep moving. So make sure you have this enabled before you load in any loop on FL Studio. Yeah, like just leave this default. Don't turn it off at any day, anytime. So now we have this loop inside. Automatically it's fitted into the tempo. Now let me show you example when you disable that option. Yeah, example this. Probably this sample is in the same tempo of this beat. Another example. I'm going to go ahead and turn on this option and then try that again. Delete that loop and drag it in. Automatically it stretches the tempo. And this is the game changer. Like this is what the setting is supposed to look like in FL Studio in order to have this easy flow, easy workflow. So that's that. But I want to chop this. So quickly I'm going to play like a chord progression. I'm sorry, I usually get carried away while making beats most times, so pardon me. Do also hit that subscribe button if you're just joining for the first time. And please guys, while watching this video, come on, give this video a thumbs up. I mean, if you really love this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to recommend this video for your friend or share it on your WhatsApp contact list or even on your... Why not take a screenshot if you're using your mobile phone right now and share it on your Instagram. Tag me. I'll definitely reshare that on my own story also. So let's come up with like a simple chord progression. Nothing... Let's not overthink anything right now. Let's just go straight to the point. Just put that in. Alright, so let's figure out the key I'm on. Stamp, minor, natural, G sharp minor, supposed to be do, re. So let's try, I want to try, I think I'm in the key of F sharp minor. Nope, 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 nope. It's not B also, it's not C also. Is it D? I guess it's, yeah, I guess we're in the key of, hello. Guys, bear with me, sorry I'm taking time. Yep, okay, so just figured out, forget this note, this is like a passing, like some passing chords I played there. So we're in the key of D sharp minor. Alright guys, I just figured out we're in the key of D sharp minor. So there's what you call relative minor and or relative major, I guess. I'm not too brushed in my like music theory and all, but I'm very sure of what they call relative minors. Relative minors are the minors equivalent of a major scale. So for example, we have the C major scale. Then the relative minor will be 3 semitones backwards, downwards, which is 1, 2, 3, which is equals to the A note. So therefore, the C major scale will be equivalent to the A minor scale. And if I want to play the A minor scale, I'll play the exact same notes in the C major scale, but I'll be starting in the key of A, in the note with the A notes, and ending with the A notes. So it will be something like this. So therefore, the C major scale is equals to the A minor scale. Alright guys, so I'm going somewhere guys, so stay with me. Now, when you're loading loops and samples, this will help you a lot. Because if you already know the key of like the chords you've played or the melodies you've played, you know what key you've played in, what scale you've played in. For example, I've played in the D sharp minor scale here, and I want to look for the equivalent major of this scale I'm on right now. Now don't forget, from major to minor you go backward 3 times, but from minor to major you go forward 3 times. So if I want to get the equivalent major for this scale, I'll do this. This is the D sharp minor, and pull up the keys, the D sharp minor. So I go plus 1, 2, 3. So therefore the D sharp minor scale is equals to the F sharp major scale. So if I'm looking for a loop, I could easily look for the F sharp major scale and load it into my project, and it will, I don't want to say it will eventually enter, because if you're playing a different chord progression and that loop is playing a different chord progression, in key they will be perfect in key, but they might not sync well properly because there are 2 different things playing and they could disagree with each other. Alright, so I'm going to look for a loop right now. I'm going to go into the AfroBeats guitar high life pack I just dropped. I'm going to look for loops I've played in the key of F sharp major, just to buttress my point on this topic. Going to look for, now this is F sharp major. I'm going to take the main lead and drag it in. Now if I play this along with this loop, you see that they are perfectly in key. Like we showed before, this sync instantly into tempo because I've exported the loop, saving the tempo information in the loop, and FLC has been set to read that tempo information instantly. I think for Ableton it works instantly. I don't think you have to do any other settings. I think Logic Pro, so the same thing. As long as you save tempo information on that loop, I think any DAW that's loading that loop will instantly pick up the tempo information and sync to your project. Alright guys, let's play this. Voila. Into key perfectly, into tempo perfectly. We got the key, we loaded the relative major for the scale we were on. We were playing on the D sharp minor scale, don't forget. So the relative major is going to be 3 semitones upwards of that particular scale, which made us to land on the F sharp major scale. So all we need to do was look for samples that were played in the key of F sharp major. Let's look for another one. This is F and this is F sharp major, another one. Let's load this. Now don't forget, I warned you guys about chord progressions and all. Now because these two are different chord progressions, they sound all right, but there are times that they'll try to fight each other because you're playing different. Like example, this part now, it sounds a little bit weird because this is playing a different chord progression and this is fully a different chord progression on its own. But you can hear that perfectly in key, and you could actually put this beneath in your beat. Just a subtle sound. It's playing, but it's not so obvious that it's playing a different chord progression than your main chords. But it will sync in key, and it will be so awesome when you're using it in your beats. Let's look for that one. Same key but different chord progressions, so those can go. So let's look for a case whereby you've seen a sample but it's neither the same key or the same scale you're playing, and it's neither the relative minor or major of that scale you're playing. For example, now I'm going to be taking this melody here. This is in the key of D major, but we are in D sharp minor. Now this is how I would do it. Since we already know the relative major of this scale right here, I can just take this and pitch it up or down to that key. So let me load up FL keys, let this stay attached so that I could show you guys what I'm playing. Alright. So now since we know we are in the key of D sharp minor, aka F sharp major scale, this is D major, so this is D, this is F sharp. So I need to take this here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is to go plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Come here, I do this plus 1, 2, 3, and 4. Look up here, guys. It's moving here, so you look up here. Let's do that again. Plus 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's equals to 400 cents. Now, if I play this, you will now listen and hear that they are both in the same key. Perfectly in the same key. Now, this is how you can use any sample with any beat, any instrumental with any other sample, all by knowing the relative major and relative minor of that key. That's all. So I'm hoping you guys have had or have gotten a better understanding of how to use loops and samples, how to have them perfectly in time with an instrumental or a beat you're making, and eventually you take a sample and it doesn't have the tempo information saved. The simple thing you can do is to let me look for. Eventually, I don't think I have any sample that's not in key or in tempo. So let's take this. I'll load this into an audio editor. This is just like a bonus tip. So what you want to do is to listen to that sample and cut it in a perfect loop. For example, let's listen to this. So I'm listening that somewhere around here, loop starts again. This is what I want to do. So let me just highlight from like here back and listen to that on a loop. I didn't need to do so much, okay, because I guess, okay, so I need to look for that point whereby, yeah, somewhere around here. So if you do this, all you need to do is just to drag and drop in your project. That's all. That's all you need to do. Drag and drop in your project. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram at VeshBeats. Follow me on Twitter at VeshBeats. See you guys in another tutorial video. Bye.